Hi, I'm Sam Daly. Welcome to another edition of Sam Daly's Homegrown, where we bring you the Valley's best entertainment, best local businesses, and today we're doing something special. Due to the wonderful situation that we have with COVID and the Delta variant and, you know, the obvious threat of being around people, why not just throw caution to the wind and go on a road trip?
And get the hell out of Dodge.
Literally. Except where are we at, Flor?
We're in the site of OK Corral, where the situation happened with Wyatt Earp and the famous gunfight.
Right here in Tombstone, Arizona. It was established in 1879. It was founded by a guy named Ed Shefflin, who was a silver miner who ended up building the town that just won't die, Tombstone.
And they warned him, the only thing you're going to find out there is your tombstone.
Well, he found a little bit more than that. He found a town that still exists today, and we're going to show you this beautiful town. We'll be right back with you right after this first video showcasing the Valley's best talent. I'm Sam Daly, and this is Sam Daly's Homegrown.
Sissy? Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, I came to hang out with some friends.
I thought you couldn't make it.
My plans, changed.
Well, I mean, if your plans change, we can hang out. I mean, I can get you something to drink, or if you want some food.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a great idea.
You all right?
No. Having some girl trouble.
The only advice I can give you, everybody needs a heartbreak song.
Driving down a goodbye road, scanning through the radio, 'cause misery loves company, and here I am alone, dying for some steel guitar, and I hear somebody falling apart, to share my pain, but it sounds the same on every station in this car. But nobody's singing about love gone wrong, or being as lonely as the night is long. I like a party in a truck every bit as much as the next guy. Now come on, she's gone, and sometimes you need a heartbreak song. Some words that make me fight back tears would sure be music to my ears. All this dancing around with the tailgate down ain't what I need to hear. But nobody's singing about love gone wrong, or being as lonely as the night is long. I like a party in a truck every bit as much as the next guy. Now come on, she's gone, and
Thanks to Hollywood, everybody thinks that the shootout at the OK Corral actually took place at the OK Corral. But it didn't. It took place right here on Fremont Street between the Hardwood House and Fly's Photography and Rooming House. Right here in between both. It has now been boarded up, as you can see, and there's been a wall built to separate it. What happened was we had Republicans and Democrats. And the Republicans were the Earps, and the Democrats were the Cowboys. John Behan was the tax collector and also the county sheriff, and he supported the Cowboys. Wyatt Earp, being Republican, he supported his brother Virgil, who was the town sheriff. And he became a deputy, along with his brother Morgan Earp, after there was some conflict with Ike Clanton and the Earps. They had issues with them, and the Clantons and the McClowrys were very, very close ranchers, cowboys. And together, they joined a union against the Earps. And they made, actually, Ike Clanton made several threats against the Earps and had threatened to kill them upon seeing them on the streets of Tombstone. So therefore, Virgil decides we're gonna have to disarm them. He walks up 4th Street, which is down the way, comes down Fremont, and about right here at Fly's Photography, they're confronted by a guy by the name of John Behan, who was a county sheriff. And he says, I've disarmed them. The truth of the matter is he hadn't. There was 5 cowboys. The Clantons, which was Ike Clanton, and Billy Clanton, who was only 18 years old, the McClowrys, which was Tom and Frank, and Billy the Kid Claiborne. All 5 of these individuals were set and ready to confront the Earps. When Virgil, Morgan, Wyatt, and Doc Holliday, a friend of Wyatt Earp's from his days in Dodge City, came up the street, they encountered the Cowboys at this location. As soon as that happened, from beginning to end, it was 24 seconds, with the gunfight lasting no more than 5 seconds. Somebody drew their pistol. Nobody will admit to who. There's speculation, but there's their side, this side, and somewhere lies the truth. But we still don't have it. This happened in the 1880s, and in modern day, we are just enamored by the story of this gunfight, which took the lives of Billy Clanton, 18 years old, and the 2 McClowry brothers, Tom and Frank. The most prolific shooter in this whole thing was Frank McClowry, who hit 3 of the 4 guys, Doc Holliday, Morgan Earp, and Virgil Earp. Wyatt Earp was the only one unscathed. Both Billy Clanton, Tom McClowry, and of course, Frank McClowry were shot by all members, Wyatt Earp, Morgan Earp, Virgil Earp, and Doc Holliday, in the melee of bullets. And the 3 individuals were toted through Tombstone with signs stating, murdered in the streets of Tombstone. Shortly thereafter, John Behan decided to arrest the Earps, and Wyatt Earp stated to him very clearly, I don't think I'm gonna allow you to arrest us today, Johnny. They were subsequently arrested. They were taken before Judge Spicer, who found them innocent due to the fact that Ike Clanton had made several threats against them. But this is the actual place where it took place, right here, the shootout at the OK Corral. It wasn't actually at the OK Corral. I'm Sam Daly. This is Sam Daly's Homegrown. We'll be right back after this next song, right here, on your favorite show in the Rio Grande Valley, Channel 5, Somos El Valle, Channel 5.3 KRGV, Cable Channel 1241.
Corpus Christi, my old stomping grounds. I can still see her hair in the wind against the lights of this town. I remember those days at the beach till the sun went down. The night took your innocence, baby, but our love was found. And days go by, life goes on, dreams will die, some live on. And sometimes I wonder if you ever think of me. I can still close my eyes and I go back in time to Corpus Christi. Driving down Ocean Drive with the radio on, beneath the gray skies our song plays on. They say time always mends everything, but as the sun goes down, I find memories won't fade away. Left my heart in this town. Days go by, life goes on, dreams will die, some live on. And sometimes I wonder if you ever think of me. I can still close my eyes and I go back in time to Corpus Christi. Sometimes I wonder if you ever think of me. I can still close my eyes and I go back in time to Corpus Christi. I can still close my eyes and I go back in time to Corpus Christi.
Keeping your vehicle aligned will increase fuel efficiency and the life of your tires. For a smoother ride and to improve your vehicle safety, stop by Joe's Master Service Center for our lifetime alignment service. That's Joe's Master Service Center, 3 blocks north of the courthouse.
Are you getting hit by bad sleep? Mattress Galleria will fight for your good night's rest. Call now, 956-800-4027, 956-800-4027, with 3 locations in McAllen on the Expressway, in Harlingen on Dixieland Road, with over $1 million of inventory. Find us at mgsleep.com. We are your top sleep shop. Mattress Galleria, with a 10-star rating for 10 years of service. Just remember the Z.
My name is Spencer Markle. I'm the senior partner of the law firm of Markle de la Cruz.
My name is Obed La Cruz. I'm a partner at Markle de la Cruz LLP, and we specialize in civil litigation, business litigation, non-subscriber defense.
Mi nombre es Daniela Saiba y soy abogada asociada en Markle de la Cruz. Nos especializamos en litigación en materia civil, manejamos todo tipo de casos sobre lesiones, fallecimientos y cualquier daño corporal, también a materia comercial y de negocios.
Why have the best attorney in the Rio Grande Valley when you could have the... This is Mamalon Mezcal.
El 80% de los mezcales se hacen con agave espadín.
Wow.
El otro 20% se hacen con agaves silvestres.
The absolute best tequila in the world is right here in Nuevo Progreso. You could either get it at Arizona or at Angel's. The only place to get it is here in Nuevo Progreso. Come taste the difference. Mezcal, tequila silver, tequila reposado, and añejo. Available now. Come down and taste the difference.
So it's a crazy thing about Big Nose Kate. She was a girlfriend of who? Doc Holliday, the famous Doc Holliday. But the craziest question is to know that all of the girlfriends and wives of the Earps were soiled doves. Kate was the one that was most widely known. Why is that? What is a soiled dove? Is a question I asked. Well, soiled dove is basically a modern day prostitute.
Absolutely, Flor. Every single one of the young ladies that was with the Earps had a nefarious past. But you have to understand, there was 1 to 5 ratio of women versus men back in the Old West. So therefore, it was very common for somebody to support themselves by the oldest profession in history. Mattie Blaylock, who was Wyatt Earp's common law wife before he ended up with Josephine Marcus, was a known prostitute. James, the older brother, was married to a prostitute. Virgil, Morgan, they all had wives that used to be prostitutes. So it wasn't uncommon. The word soiled dove, what does it mean? Well, doves are white and pure, but they're soiled, they're dirty, and they're dirty for a reason.
Sam, the question to be asked is, how much was a soiled dove?
Well, actually, it was not uncommon for them to make as much as 25 cents per job.
Wow.
25 cents went a long way back then, yeah.
What?
Well, there was 2 things that men wanted in the Old West. They wanted to get drunk and they wanted to get laid. Welcome to Sam Daly's Homegrown.
This song has no name yet. It's so brand new. I guess if you could name it in people terms, it's still on breast milk. Worse than when it started, when I first met you. The only thing that's changed, you're no longer here. What always gets me is the smell of your perfume. Paints a perfect picture, I look to everywhere. Say I'm getting better, going out at night. No more drowning in the whiskey when she's near. Sometimes I think that maybe I just might stop by, tell you how I feel tonight. But I remember that I don't think about you at night. I think about you more than ever. when they're asking me, have you heard the word that she's back in town? Well, I hope she don't stop by here tonight, 'cause I'm afraid I'll tell her why. House tonight, turned around, put it in now. Had to stop, had to think, had to ask myself why. I remember why. I don't think about you at night anymore. Knocking at my door. I don't remember how your kiss used to feel, 'cause I think about you more than ever, and your kiss, it feels so real. Like I said, hopefully we can get that in the studio, guys.
My name is Spencer Markle. I'm the senior partner of the law firm of Markle de la Cruz.
My name is Obed La Cruz. I'm a partner at Markle de la Cruz LLP, and we specialize in civil litigation, business litigation, non-subscriber defense.
Mi nombre es Daniela Saiba y soy abogada asociada en Markle de la Cruz. Nos especializamos en litigación, en materia civil, manejamos todo tipo de casos sobre lesiones, fallecimientos y cualquier daño corporal, también a materia comercial y de negocios.
Why have the best attorney in the Rio Grande Valley when you could have the best law firm in Texas? Are you getting hit by bad sleep? Mattress Galleria will fight for your good night's rest. Call now, 956-800-4027, 956-800-4027, with 3 locations in McAllen on the Expressway, in Harlingen on Dixieland Road, with over $1 million of inventory. Find us at mgsleep.com. We are your top sleep shop. Mattress Galleria, with a 10-star rating for 10 years of service. Just remember the Z. This is Mamalon Mezcal.
El 80% de los mezcales se hacen con agave espadín.
Wow.
El otro 20% se hacen con agaves silvestres.
The absolute best tequila in the world is right here in Nuevo Progreso. You could either get it at Arizona or at Angel's. The only place to get it is here in Nuevo Progreso. Come taste the difference. Mezcal, tequila silver, tequila reposado, and añejo. Available now. Come down and taste the difference.
Hollywood takes its liberties, but fact is better than fiction. The Birdcage Theater, the site of the murder of Town Marshal Fred White. Now, Tombstone shows Fred White as an elderly man. Fred White was 32 years old when he was murdered, and he was shot through the testicle. Now, before he dies, he admits that he considers it an accident. Therefore, Curly Bill Brocious is never charged with the crime. Happens here at the Birdcage Theater.
bottom line is the story of Tombstone is about people with hope. They came to a tiny town that sprouted up from nothing in 1879 due to a man named Ed Shefflin striking it rich and creating commerce by finding silver in the Dragoon Mountains. The Earps, who had been lawmen over in Dodge City, one of the most famous cow towns back in the Old West, came here to make a fortune, but instead they found that their reputation preceded them, followed them here, and they were men that were hard, defended themselves by using the gun. They lived by the sword, and some of them died by the sword. Out of all of the characters that I've mentioned in today's show, very few of them ended up living to a long, prosperous life. The only one that truly did was Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp ended up falling in love with Josephine Marcus, ended up having adventures in Alaska, and became actually a boxing referee who actually refereed a professional boxing match for the heavyweight title of the world. He ended up passing away at a ripe old age, and Tom Mix, the silent movie cowboy, was said to have wept during his funeral.
And what were Wyatt Earp's last words? Suppose.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sam Daly. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's adventure right here on Sam Daly's Homegrown, where we took a road trip, man. We'd like to thank our veterans first and foremost, of course, our first responders, those teachers that work so hard and are underpaid and take care of our kids during the day. And right now, during these times that are unprecedented, we got to thank them even more for putting themselves in harm's way. Boom, shakalaka.